Come here, Putty. He's got an eye that isn't too good. Yeah. Right eye's not too good on the poor cat, is it? A bit pussy. Yeah. Might have to go to the vet. I've been getting the pus out of it, but it's all very bloodshot and stuff. Hope it's not conjunctivitis. It's sort of might be. You never know the way she gets into everything. But anyway, I've got a few things here. Just put my finger over the mic. We've got a bit of breeze coming through as the afternoon cool change. It's been about 102, 103 degrees Fahrenheit today, so I disappeared into the shopping malls to get away from the heat. And I bought a few things for the van. This is just another laundry basket thingy because my other one is just getting ridiculous. But anyway, there's a particular beach that has cold showers, and this is a soap that's been around, well, for a long time. And anyway, it is basically, as it says, as pure as it can be, and I don't think it bubbles very much. My mum used to use it for actually mucking around with washing clothes and often just, you know, washing your hands after, like, your dad had come back from work or whatever with greasy hands, and yeah. So I got a feeling this doesn't really, like a lot of these foaming and bubbling things, it's actually an extra chemical that's added, whereas this probably won't have it. So I could use this at cold water showers without leaving a whole heap of bubbles everywhere. So yeah, I bought that specifically for the van. So I remember my mum has had this since I've been a kid. Same brand, same soap bars, they look identical. I have had a couple of little 12-volt showers. One of them, well, two of them that I got, they've got a head design that is very badly designed, and it's a multi-piece head and it blocks very often. But anyway, for a lousy $3, I've got an actual shower head thing here. It's about basically 3 foot long. And it's only a shitty little line. I mean, it's probably not even 3/8 of an inch. But you've got your end here that can sort of go over the end of a normal tap / faucet, whatever you want to call it. And you've got your shower head on the end. I dare say these might need some sort of a hose clamp thing on them, but I can actually get hose clamps for small stuff like that that only cost me about $2 each. But yeah, it's just an idea to have something like this in case I sort of want to experiment with showers with the van, with cold water ones running through a 12-volt pump in the van or something like that. For a lousy $3 or something, well, I'll sort of give it a shot. These are non-scented candles, unscented candles. You can't really see it, but it says down there, burns for 9 hours. Now during the winter, with a little flower pot, terracotta pot heater, these would be good. They're about 3 times the thickness of normal tea-light candles. It will go for 9 hours, and I reckon you could light 2 or 3 of these in the van, and that'd keep you warm, or at least keep not you warm, but the air warm, so you wouldn't necessarily wake up with a cold face or something like that. I sort of don't like my body being warm, but then my lungs are breathing cold air. So yeah. So anyway, I also got a proper one of these. Now, they have since stopped handing out shopping bags as per normal at the supermarkets here. That didn't stop me from keeping an astronomical amount of them while we had them, because I knew the shopping bag ban was coming, and that is about big enough to put a shopping bag in. And she's all chrome, as you can see. It says stainless steel. Truth be told, it's probably just nickel-plated crap. And there's your little foot pedal. I had another one that I had. It was a little plastic one, and it was sort of like, you know, like holes in the side, like a mesh type of thing, and no lid. And then I thought, this is not going to work. I'm going to have food smells coming out and stink the place out. And I've realised from my other larger plastic pedal bin, it basically keeps the food smells and that in if you have a lid that closes. So I thought, well, I can't really have an open lid one in the van and have like bits of fish or whatever sitting in the blooming bin and stink the van out. So I decided I'm going to have to go and get a lid one, and I did. Now, another thing I got a couple of days back, oh well actually it was yesterday, this is probably 1/3 the cost of the brand name stuff. This is a mob that sells, it's an auto parts store that sells very cheap stuff. SCA, Super Cheap Auto. It's a brand, well, it's a line of shops we have over here. So, now this is so highly concentrated that it'll probably do me, and I'm not joking, it'll probably do me 2 years, or probably more than 2 years. I'm not joking. So, this is 5 litres, so 5,000 mil. We need 100 mil of this for every 15 litres of holding tank capacity. And I believe it goes about 5 days. And performatically 3 to 4 days, depending on frequency of use. So, not using this very often on my own. I'm probably going to use 1 dose a week, I would say. Not, you know, being in the van any more than 4 days a week, and this goes for 4 days a week. Well, yeah, it's sort of, I probably use 1 dose a week. And I know 1 dose for my toilet is 3 litres, 15 litres, 100 mil. You get 50 shots of 15 litres, but I only need 1/5 of that. So 50 times 5 is 250 weeks. Holy smoke. That is 5 years worth of use. 5 years worth. Yeah. That's $45, which is around about, what, $36 to $37 US for 5 years in my case. One person only being in the van 4 nights a week, and I'm probably not even going to be there in summer, so this will probably do me more than 5 years. That's a little bit better than the other ones that run $20 for, oh, yeah, about anything from $18 to $25 for 5 months. $45 for 5 years. Yeah, double the price, go 5 years instead of 5 months. So there we go, I got a good deal of that, and I'm damn happy that I bought that. And I mean, it's in an auto parts store, they don't generally have this sort of stuff in there. It's all, that's where I got my giant friggin', my giant pipe wrench from. I've got another little set of bloomin' miniature pliers and side cutters and stuff. Been using them with the, doing the hot water system battery and stuff lately. And, yeah, but they just, it's sort of odd. That place, it's just strange. You know, I remember going in there 2-3 years ago. They had gas stoves, pretty much the same as the one I'm using to cook all my food right now. And it's just like, what the hell is this? But it's owned by a chain that, like it's owned by a big corporation that owns other places, and they had about 3 different places, and you'd get the red stuff from that place, and you might go to the camping line store, and they'd have the same thing, but it'd be in like blue or yellow or green or something. Then they had a second camping line store that was had a lot more boating and fishing related stuff. Hell of a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that you wouldn't find at the other camping store or even the auto parts store, and they would have a different colour. And often enough, you know, when you went into the auto parts one, they would have quite a few things that these other 2 camping stores had at a lower price, and the only difference was the damn one they'd have would be red instead of another colour usually. And yeah. So anyway, it sort of changed a little bit. I know the fishing-based camping store, the one with all the, you know, boat stuff and everything like that, they're frickin' expensive. And the other one, which is a place where I got my freezer from, my fridge that I'll be using in the van, they're sort of decided they're going to have a name change, but they've also cut back their stock to like 1/3 of the variety they used to have, to the point that they don't even sell the damn portable toilets anymore. I couldn't bloody believe it. And a whole heap of other things that they just got rid of so much stuff, it's ridiculous, you know. You think, frickin' hell, what are you doing? You know, there's a lot of stuff, and they just cut back and just completely eliminated some things altogether. So anyway, that's what I've been out getting and out doing on these hot days.